My name is Jamie and this is the start of your practice IELTS speaking test. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Minh and I'm 14 years old.
Can you tell me about some of your hobbies?
My hobbies is reading books and also surf the internet.
What type of books do you like to read?
I like to read like fiction book.
Okay. So we'll start with part 1, talking about being patient. So tell me, whilst you are waiting for something, what do you normally do?
While I'm waiting for a bus, for example, I usually use my phone to read news or to surf the internet or chat with my friends so I don't get bored.
And is there ever a time that you have lost your patience?
Yes, I have. Like last week, when my younger brothers, he didn't do his homework and I told him to do it, and like uh, he didn't do it, so I lost my patience and shouted at him.
Okay. So do you think generally you are a patient person?
I think I'm not. Like in some stress situations, I cannot stay calm. So yes.
And in Vietnam, do you think people are generally patient?
I think it depends. Like some people are patient, but some are not. Like some people they can be very patient in every situations, but some they are not.
Okay. So moving on to part 2, we're going to talk about an interesting old object. I want you to describe it, so saying what it is, where it came from, and how long your family has had it, and then explain why your family thinks it's interesting as well. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to make notes, and then you will have 1 minute to talk about it. Okay. Oh, 10 seconds left. Okay, so
Okay.
now can you tell me about the object?
I would like to tell you about my old TV. My grandfather bought it 20 years ago. Now it's broken, but when I was a child, my families usually uh, watch the TV after having dinner, and remind us of many great memories.
Okay, good. So let's move on to the last part. We're going to talk about history, first talking about the value of the past. So can you tell me, why do you think that people keep things that remind them of the past?
Because when they see the object that is, they can remind the past. Like I have a clock. When I see it, I can remind the memories when I was a child.
Okay, good. And do you think that all historic buildings should be kept?
I think not all the history buildings should be kept. I think just some historic buildings like have if they have
So how would you choose which one? Like how would you know if it's important? That's okay, we can move on to the next one. So, do you think that objects made in the past are better than modern objects?
Like objects made in the past, I think it's usually they are usually handmade, and modern ones they are usually use the technology to make it. So I think objects made in the past has less mistakes, so I think it's better.
Okay. So next we'll talk about museums. First, can you tell me about the type of museums there are in Vietnam?
I think in Vietnam we have many types of museum like art museum, history museum, or war museum.
And do you think that museums are the best way of teaching people about the past?
Yes, I think museums are the best way of teaching people about the past because people can see the real things in the past in museum.
And in the future, how do you think that museums could get more people to visit their museum?
I think museums should use like more technology to, and they can also use occur virtual tours to attract more people.
Okay, very good. So that brings us to the end of our speaking test. All finished?